Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I have some messages to share. It has been a while, but here I am, and one of the messages is in the nick of time. So everything happens for a reason. As cliche as that sounds, the message here, the first message, is in the nick of time. So something is happening in the nick of time, obviously. You would know what that means for you if it resonates. These messages oftentimes are general, but they can be specific and they could apply to anybody, anywhere out there, somebody, somewhere. All right, keep that in mind. Don't force it. Just take it in stride, take it with a grain of salt. Do not take anything to heart, okay? So in the nick of time, it is about 1:44, 1:45, maybe 1:46. It's 1:46, Thursday, August 28th. Okay, the next message I have is for somebody somewhere. You have high creative potential. Okay, but it seems like you need some support, and the support that you need, or the support that you are going to receive, is divine support. Yes, divine guidance, divine presence, because this creative potential, it has to manifest into a life of service. So you could be devoted to a particular thing, or you're being called in a particular direction to align you with this purpose. I think that's the better word. Your life's purpose involves service. Service to someone, service to something. So you are being divinely protected, shielded from something, someone, okay? Someone's name could be Omar here. Okay, Omar with the O. Okay. But I'm just feeling a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of spiritual transformation. Somebody could be getting some kind of spiritual initiation. Okay. But you are being guided to a particular fulfillment of something. Okay, so I'm hearing preliminary, I'm hearing initiation again. I'm hearing you're new to this. Whatever is coming or whatever you're being prepared for, it's obviously new to you. This could cause some kind of apprehension. Okay, somebody could feel some kind of apprehension. I have a channel song. It's by NSYNC, so that could also be significant that you are in sync right now with divine presence, with divine beings. You're getting, angelic support, spirit guides, whatever you know. But there is something covering you right now. And this song is This I Promise You by NSYNC. Okay, so somebody might like that song. I know I do. I really, really do like that song. Okay, so somebody could be coming into some kind of union here, because I'm getting unity from that song alone. It's almost like somebody's making a vow. Okay, and this is going to require strength or strengthen you, empower you in some kind of way, shape, or form for whatever it is to come. But whatever is to come, you do not have to be ambivalent or apprehensive, because it's favorable. This is a promise that has been given to you by God, and God is true and faithful to fulfill the promises that has been made to you. So there's nothing to be fearful of, and you might be a little bit worried here. Maybe that's why in the nick of time started off the message. You might be thinking you're running out of time, or you're not getting the support that you need. You might be in need of some kind of guidance. Okay, you might feel a little bit vulnerable. Why I have shield here highlighted. But this I promise you, saith the Lord. that you have the divine presence, you have the divine guidance, you have divine support. Okay? It's going to work out in the nick of time. See if anything else gets channeled. In the nick of time. Somebody could be named Nick. Something could be relevant about the number 5. I just thought about nickel. Preeminent. Just want to get the correct definition to not butcher a word. Right now, I have the word preeminent being channeled, and I have an idea what it means, but let's just be sure. Surpassing all others, very distinguished in some way. Let's look at some synonyms. So greatest, leading, foremost, best, finest, chief, outstanding, excellent, prominent, eminent, important, major, star, top tier, renowned, famous, celebrated. You get the gist. Okay, so something here is preeminent, or you are preeminent. Whoever I'm speaking to could be more than one of you. Okay, preeminent. Yeah. I mean, what I had in mind. Let me see if there's another definition. I had come first, basically. Okay. I'm looking at having paramount rank, dignity, or importance. So you are very important. You heard that for yourself. Okay. I'm hearing high-ranking official, whoever it is you are. You could work in some level of government, and this government doesn't have to be an earthly government. Okay. But you are a high-ranking official. You heard it for yourself. Top tier, paramount, great, highly important. Okay, and maybe that's why you have all this divine presence, this shield around you. You're getting divine guidance and support. So fret not yourself. Is that Psalms 37 or Psalms 34? Fret not thyself of evildoers. Now that's being channeled. Fret not thyself. Psalms 37. Okay? Somebody may need to read that. I'm not going to get into it because I do not want this video to be a long one. But that line, I believe, is the first verse. Fret not thyself of evildoers. Okay? God got you. You're under divine protection. And look at this. I'm going to keep it as I said it. You're under divine protection, receiving divine guidance, getting divine support, because you are just that important. Okay, and I'm not really trying to gas anybody, but maybe you need to be gassed. Maybe you need to be in beast mode, whoever I'm speaking to, or get into beast mode. Okay, because you are important, or you have an important job to do. Okay, like I said, for somebody here, or for a few of you, you might be into the humanities. Okay, let's talk being more shuffling. But that's so beautiful how, as I said it, I'm feeling really good vibes about this. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could have been a black sheep of your family, but you are important for something, for a mission here. Is this going to drop or nah? Okay, I'll give it one more quick shuffle. What do we have? Okay. I'm going to start off with protector. Okay. Because I'm getting that somebody might be a little bit jittery, a little bit fretful, a little bit worried that things are not going accordingly, but things are going accordingly. This, I promise you. Just stay in sync. That's what I'm hearing as well. I want to go stay in sync. Concentrate. What I was going to say is I'm going to go with the yellow card just to stay high beat. 2 yellow cards came out. I like seeing the color yellow, okay? So some of you might feel the same way about the color yellow, but you need to concentrate, whoever it is you are. Stay in sync, like I said, so you don't have to wonder if you lost protection, if you're not being guided, if you're not being supported. Once you are in alignment, concentrating on what it is you're supposed to do, concentrating, you know, maybe through prayer and other supplication with, you know, higher powers, with to get that divine guidance. You have to concentrate. Okay, you have to concentrate. We have on to the next one. We have, but I feel the need to sneeze. But the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. The unfaithful have an appetite for violence, and that's from Proverb 13, verse 2. We have King of Swords here. Okay, somebody's very sharp. This could be you or another figure in this story. Okay, we have your best summer ever. Summer is wrapping up. You may have had a great summer. Okay, I know it's that back to school period for many of us, and my oh my, that's for a video in itself. We have the light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. I'm going to put that next to, but the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. This is also taken from Proverbs 13, verse 9. Okay, somebody could be 26, 29, 23, okay, 35, 37. Okay, I'm putting King of Swords under concentrate. It's highly important that you're very diligent at this time. We have the bag to have and be in or on. What the heck does that mean? The bag to have. Okay, some of you might be in the bag, you know how they like to say it. Okay, let's see what else comes out. And lastly, we have Oda Mae Brown. Okay, I'm going to put that under King of Swords as well. What I'm getting is you really need to concentrate. You are definitely the King of Swords energy that I'm picking up on. You're so sharp, or what you say actually comes to pass. Hence the Oda Mae Brown card here. Okay, so you could be some kind of a oracle. That's what I'm getting here. Some kind of medium, a messenger. You know, there's so many ways to say it. One of the popular terms is prophet right now. You know, everybody seems to think they're one of those. All right, but what I'm hearing is you truly have that tongue. I'm hearing the power of life or death, or life and death is in the tongue. Let's see what scripture that is. Okay, somebody needs to read Psalms 37. That's just a reminder. Power of the tongue. It's in James, I believe. Okay, Proverbs 18:21. Okay, somebody could be 18 or 21. A lot about Proverbs here. Somebody might need to get into some Proverbs. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Okay? Other verses, such as James 3 5 to 6, I kind of knew it might have been mentioned in James. Somebody could be named James, okay? It compares the tongue to a small fire that can corrupt the entire body. While Matthew, somebody could be named Matthew, 12 verses 36 to 37 explains that people will be judged by their words. Okay, the overall message emphasizes that words have significant power to bring both good and evil into our lives and the lives of others. So I'm getting with the King of Swords, the Oda Mae Brown, and the Concentrate is be careful with what you say, because what you say comes to pass. I'm hearing you are like a magician. Okay, again, I'm getting oracle. All right, I'm getting like you make prophecies, you make predictions, you have premonitions that are actually accurate. Okay, I'm hearing you don't make anything up. I'm also hearing what you say goes. So you could be a little bit bossy, might have a little arrogance there. Okay, the light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. But the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. Okay, then on to the next one. On to the next one. Okay, I'm hearing on to the next one because something that you've already spoken, I'm like it has been spoken, is either being fulfilled, coming to pass, about to, and is basically on to the next prophecy, on to the next prediction, on to the next bag, which is like an opportunity here. Okay, some of you might have started something new this summer. The summer's not over. That's what I'm also hearing. Okay, there's something you need to concentrate on. But overall, the energy is protector, which goes back to the starting messages. There's a shield around you. Somebody could be named David. Okay, and the Star of David is your shield. Okay, you could be a descendant of David as well. Okay, Page of Wands, this I promise you. Okay, we have the Devil. Okay, you're being shielded. Queen of Cups. Your love is being protected from. What is it being protected from? Okay, a male authority figure, could be a father, could be a child's father, could also be a mother. Okay, somebody in masculine energy, but somebody who is controlling, somebody who wants to be a boss, be your boss. This could be your boss, somebody who bosses you around. Okay, you're being you're being protected, I want to say, from the devil or from anyone who's trying to bring some kind of upheaval that will cause you to crash out. Okay, give me some more on this Three of Cups. With Ace of Wands here. There's going to be something that you're about to do, about to start, is going to, I want to say, make some people happy, but that just sounds so like cliche again. Something that you're about to do is going to be noteworthy. Okay, it's going to really catch the attention of many. A lot of people are going to applaud you for something here. I'm hearing let's make a toast. Okay, so there's some kind of idea that you need to concentrate on, that you need to take action towards as well. Okay, We have the Five of Swords here. Let me get some clarity for this Five of Swords. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. You're definitely being protected from something that was really going to affect your heart space. And I'm hearing the work that you're being called to do, or the work that you do, requires a lot of heart. Okay, so your heart is what's important here, preeminently. Okay, your heart is what's significant here in all of this. You have to remain in the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, despite any attempts to get you out of character, any attempts that's going to keep you wallowing in some kind of sorrow here, some kind of heartbreak, constantly reaping consequences of things that you're not even a contributor to. Okay, somebody is purposely trying to create some kind of conflict and chaos. You're being protected from that. You're being protected from something quite clever that somebody did, somebody is conspiring to do. Okay. Just one or two more to close it out. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. One or two more to close it out. Two of Cups. One more. They can't stop what's coming. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Came out in the reverse. I'm going to put it above the Queen of Cups because I have a perfect square here. 4 by 4. 44. Somebody could be 44 years old, okay? Actually, it's not a 4 by 4, it's a 4 by 3, but I guess somebody may be 44, something may be significant about the number 44, okay? But we got 12 here, which gives me order. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands in reverse on top of the Page of Wands, below that the Tower, but to the right of that, what just came out was the Two, is that the Two? Yes, Two of Cups, okay? This tells me the action that was taken was very presumptuous, okay? Very pretentious as well. And that's why it was not prosperous. What's being protected here is your heart, like I said. That is major in this situation. But it's because your heart needs to be united. I guess this is what the unity that I mentioned. I think I mentioned something about unity and strength. Something is being paved. The road is being paved for you to really become in sync with somebody else who's on your same frequency, or who could match your energy, you know, who understands. I'm getting kindred spirit here. That's being protected. Your heart's being protected because it's important for your heart to be whole or healed. Okay, so something is stopping you from relapsing, regressing back into a state, perhaps going back to an Aries as well, or going back to a situation where you are subordinate to a tyrannical boss here, a tyrannical ruler, a leader who just wants to control you, it seems, and affect your emotions. Okay, doesn't like to see you happy, doesn't want to see you have enjoyment. Okay, possibly didn't want you to have any kind of friends as well. Just wanted, again, to create this kind of chaos, artificial chaos, okay, to see you undergo some kind of heartbreak. But that's in the reverse. That's not happening anymore, okay? They were really trying to affect your destiny, okay? They're really trying to get you off of your square, affect your equilibrium. But here is the Ace of Wands, which is giving me like a burst of new energy here, coming with new creative ideas. This creative potential, yeah, that's what I mentioned before. We see this creative potential is almost like you are being redeemed from a situation that was really meant to quell and to suppress your creativity, which comes from your heart space. I'm hearing, with love, like you make things with love. Okay, somebody could also be named Megan, because as I said that, I thought about Megan with love. Somebody could be watching Netflix. Might be something relevant there. No, I do not watch. All right, just to tie everything in together, see if I'm missing anything. But this feels like good energy here. I'm hearing this is like higher purpose is truly in love, or maybe you're pushing a love agenda. Okay, you're encouraging people to move, act with love. Okay, or your work should also come from that heart space. I'm also getting that for somebody you need to surrender. Okay, surrender to this guidance, surrender to the fact and reality that you are being guided. Okay, you are being protected from a lot of things maybe that you don't even see. All right, for some of you, you may wear your heart on your sleeve, hence why you need reinforcement with security, because it's not that you're oblivious or gullible. I'm not getting that. I'm not even getting confrontational. But you just been put into a lot of things that you should not have to argue your way out of. It seems like, again, with the King of Swords energy underneath the cards here, you have to preserve this energy. You have to preserve this energy. I'm just going to get one more to tie it together, because this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse next to the Ace of Wands. Top row, top tier. You are prominent. Remember, okay, 2 came out. Temperance on the bottom. You are very important here. Very important to the world as well. Okay? We have the 6 of Pentacles. I think they wanted to come out in the reverse. But there has been a change to something, a shift to something, a death to something, or a closure. Okay, not really want to use those words here on YouTube. It's so highly sensitive now. But a closure to something as well. Okay, maybe something that was quite unfair, something that wasn't a even or equal give or take. All right, and you've been so patient. You know what I mean? It's like you don't even realize how manufactured some of the drama was around you, but you found yourself in the middle of it. And again, you operated from a heart space where you possibly didn't retaliate. You kept your composure. You were poised, still loving, still gracious, still understanding. I'm getting a lot of compassion here. And I think that someone in the heavens felt sorry for you. There's some kind of pity here. Okay, I hope you don't take that as anything disparaging, but it's as if the heavens were quite merciful, and you're getting, or you're being gifted, granted this favor. Okay, that's going to really change your world, turn something around, possibly turn this Wheel of Fortune that is in reverse around, okay, to where things are more favorable for you. As you walk in your purpose, you will be supplied with plenty, with prosperity. So there's nothing to really worry about here. I'm looking down at the Magician and also the Hierophant, and we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm telling you, things are changing. Someone in the higher ups are changing something for you, because they realize you would just almost love your enemies, which some people are encouraged to do. It depends what faith you have, what religious you're tied to, if you're tied to one. But You're being blessed. You're being blessed. Someone in the higher ups is working some magic for you, okay? Divine blessings, a miracle for you to turn some things around. And this might be in the form, this blessing might be in the form of a new opportunity, a new course of action, a new creative idea, or just a pathway opened up for you to just flow creatively, okay? Like, get those juices flowing again. Maybe some of you need, okay, some vitamin D, or need, if you are the opposite sex here, you might need to release. Some of you might be going through that whole semen retention as well, okay? But looking at this, and now with this Knight of Cups, something is really going to change on that front. There's something about creativity here. Okay, and I'm not talking about making babies either. I'm not getting reproduction. The Empress is not here. The Emperor is out here, however. But I'm not getting that vibe at all. I'm getting like creative juice flowing. You're going to put out something you co-created, okay, with the higher ups. Okay, this idea comes from above. This is not of you, okay? All you need to do is remain this loving, compassionate, gracious person that you are. And things are going to turn around, okay? Things are going to change for you. You're being highly protected for anything that is adverse to this plan, this purpose, this promise that has been preeminent, okay? I think I'm going to wrap it up here. 31 minutes so quickly. Hope you all enjoyed the reading, and I hope it resonates with you. And if it does, if you like the vibe, please subscribe, please like, leave a comment, all that good stuff to help the channel grow. Please take a look at the description box so you can see ways in which you can support the channel or the ministry. Or if you just want to get in contact with me, there's information there on that as well. Until the next time, take good care of yourselves, and love you. Bye-bye.